we shall see the topic of measurement of length. We shall see longest length and shortest length and how to measure and what are the methods to measure the length we shall see. Some of the methods which are familiar to us are direct methods. Direct methods. What are meant by direct methods? We use scale, right, and a longest tape to measure the length of the walls and all that. If you want to measure a short length, if we want to measure short lengths, what we use? We use vernier calipers, like screw gauge, right? Screw gauge, right? Spirometer, right? These are the devices you will see in the next practicals also, which can be helpful to measure the shortest distances. This is accuracy about 10 power minus 4 meters, and screw gauge and spirometer which is about 10 power minus 5 meters. So this is a shortest length that we can see, right? So this is a shortest length, right? First one, second one, and third one. When you want to measure a large distances, how to measure a large distances? So the large distances means we can go for parallax method. We can go for parallax method. If you want to find the distance between, distance between sun and earth, how to follow and what is the method we can see. To explain that, we need to go for a simple experiment. See that this is a simple pencil. The simple pencil, and we have two eyes. See, close eye and see that, and second eye is open, and this can be open and this can be closed, and see the two positions of the pencil. How to observe that there is some change in the positions with one eye and other eye, right? So one eye and other eye, right? So what is that? Actually there is a distance between two eyes which is called as a basis, and this is a distance called as a D, right? The pencil seems to be here change with respect to the point. There are 2 points here. There are 2 points. The pencil position can be changed with by observing one eye, and at the same time when we close one eye and open the other eye, that would be position can be observed to be changed. This phenomena, this concept is called as parallax. This is called as parallax. Let us say in a simple manner, A and B are the 2 points, and see this is a one, and this is other one, right? And this is the observation point. See, this is angle. So the angle triangle of this ASB here, which is equivalent to theta, right? The distance AS is equal to here BS. The distance AS is equals to BS. Obviously, the distance cannot be altered actually. The distance cannot be altered like this. Right? What is D? How to write D? This is called a distance D and this is distance D. D is equals to, this is basis B. D is equals to AB by theta, or theta is equals to B by D. B is the basis. B is the basis. D is the largest distance between the point of observation A and as well as B here. Similarly, you can find out this. Suppose let us observe that suppose this is earth. This is earth. This earth diameter. This is earth diameter, let us say B. Earth diameter B. This is line of combining diametric points, opposite points. This is called S, and distance D is the distance between this. You can easily find out the simple concept. Theta is equals to B by D. Out of 3, if 2 are known, third one is easily found out. But remember, when you are finding this, theta must be taken in radians. We will see how to convert radians to degrees and degrees to minutes, minutes to seconds. But we call here arc minutes and arc seconds. If you are considering a planet like that, what happens? A small b basis by d, which is a ratio very, very less than 1. Right? Therefore, what we can conclude here, theta is very, very small. Very, very small. Right? Now, we will see a simple problem where we convert the angle of degree to seconds, seconds to degree, like that we can convert. So we shall see a simple problem. Right? We shall see the example problem, first problem, then we can understand how to convert, and I'll also give some additional problems where you can convert and we can solve that. So this is the problem. Calculate the angle 1 degree, 1 degree, 1 minute, 1 second in radians. How many radians? So we will wait. See that in one circle, if how many degrees are there? If you want someone completes a rotation, how many degrees? You know very well, which is equivalent to 360 degrees. This is 360 degrees. You know that. What is the equivalent to radians? We should remember that 360 degrees is equals to 2 pi radians, right? This is 2 pi radians. Now 1 radian is equals to 1 radian is equals to 1 radian is equals to 360 by 2 pi degrees, right? 360 by 2 pi degrees. Similarly, 1 degree is equals to 2 pi by 360 radians, right? So you can convert radian to degree, degree to radian here. What is our question? We shall convert from 1 degree to radian. 1 degree to radian. So how to write this one? And you can also write in another way. Now, right. See this. 1 radian is equals to, shall I write like this? 180 by pi degrees, right? 1 degree is equals to pi by 180 radians, right? Now we shall solve our problem. 1 degree is equal to how many radians? This is the simplest answer. So you can use the calculator. Pi by, what is the pi by? Pi value means 3.14. Shall I write 22 by 17? Is 22 by 7 by 180 radian. So what is that? If you solve that and use calculator, then you will get 1.745 into 10 power minus 2 radian. So this is the simple answer. Now what is the second question? What is the second question? 1 minute. This is a symbol of minute. We can write it as, of course, arc minute is equals to how many radians, right? So we should know that 1 degree is equal to how many minutes first. For your information, 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes, right? 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. Now how do I write this again? 60. 1 degree is equals to 60 minutes. We should convert into radians. So 1 by 60 degrees is equals to 1 by 60 degrees is equal to 1 minute. We shall write like this. Right? Now shall I write like this? This is equivalent to 1 by 60 degree is equal to 1 minute is equal to how many radians?